Oh, shoot.
I think now you're.
Hey there, y'all. It's your girl, Shauna Ray, and it's time for Boss Talk. So here's the theme song.
Sensational superstar.
Gold, one of a kind. Gold, one of a kind.
So hello, y'all. It's your girl, Shauna Ray, and it is time for Boss Talk. That's bold, one of a kind, sensational, superstars, and that's you. So we are so excited to be back with you once again on a Wednesday. Y'all know it is hump day. So go ahead and put in the chat. Let me know what you are doing to make it to the weekend. As y'all know, at Boss Talk, we love the weekend. And today's show will be a beautiful show because we have some beautiful things here for you. So I hope that you are ready to be dazzled by these. They are talented, they're smart, they are simply amazing. So listen to my song. Well, hey there, y'all. I'm so happy to see y'all, and I want to welcome you back once again to Boss Talk. Y'all know that's bold, one of a kind, sensational superstars, and that's you. So tonight, my guests are amazing. They're beautiful. They're talented. They are, let's see, what is the word? They're unique. They are special. And they are courageous. And so I want to tell you a little bit about what I had the opportunity to do this year. I have had the distinct honor and pleasure to be a part of the planning committee for the Miss Black California USA pageant, directed by the amazing Miss Antina Campbell. And I want to tell you that Miss Antina and all of the contestants from that pageant that took place on September 30th at the Saban Theater, they should all be very proud of what was accomplished that night. The show was classy. The show was exciting. And the talent that was showcased was above average and beyond. And it was an exciting night. But the best thing about it was the display of sisterhood and friendship that was apparent on stage and off. I had the opportunity to be backstage and get to see these young ladies as they gathered, got themselves dressed, got themselves show ready, camera ready, and they did it with such grace. And the camaraderie and the sisterhood was beautiful. There was none of this backbiting nastiness that pageants sometimes have the reputation for. It was not that kind of night, y'all. The sisterhood, the love, the rooting for one another was so apparent. And of course, in every pageant, there are top winners. And so tonight, we have those ladies that were crowned and sashed that very night. And so they're just a week in, not even yet a whole week yet in their crowns. And they have been doing some amazing things already. And we're going to talk tonight and find out what other amazing things they have on the horizon. So I'm going to bring to you first, there are 3 divisions, as you all know, because you've seen some of the other queens here before. So you know that there are 3 divisions. There is Miss Talented Teen, there is Miss, and there is Ms. And there are those 3 categories. So tonight we have the winner from each division with us. So we're going to start by bringing on the Talented Teen, and that is Miss Zoe Abdul Malik. So please welcome. Hi, Zoe. thank you for coming on tonight.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
Good. It's so good to have you. So, Zoe, I have to tell you, I'm so proud of you and for what you showed up. Honey, you showed up that night last weekend. And I was really, really shocked to see that you are a teenager. So, how old are you, Zoe, if you don't mind telling us?
I'm 15 years old.
15. Wow. So, what made you
Yes.
decide to enter the pageant?
What made me decide to enter the pageant is just opportunity to inspire or show my platform across the world, and just mainly to inspire and have others maybe be encouraged to do the same in the
Oh, I
future.
love that. So, do tell us what is your platform? Are you hearing me okay?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah.
On my side, the Wi-Fi goes in and out.
Oh, okay. No worries. So I asked what your platform is. Can you tell the boss talkers out there?
Yes, I can. My platform is environmentalism. This platform is very important to me because the future of our generation and the generations before is very important to me. And I find it important to educate and inspire others about change and what we're doing to the environment. And
Mm.
also figure out ideas of how we could change and work to make our world a better and brighter place. My second platform is mental health for teenage girls. This platform has inspired me because I am one who has struggled with mental health or social pressures pushed by the internet or society. And I want to do my best to help change that and show that you are unique, you are bright, and you can do anything you put your mind to.
Wow, Zoe, that is a great platform. I like both of those. Of course, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a therapist. I'm a mental health therapist. So I'm very excited that your platform is an interest in teen mental health because we see teenagers here in my practice. And I think that it's great that they see that it's okay to admit that maybe you need a little help. And so someone like you going forward and talking more about this and being open about that as a platform is really exciting. And so I'm glad to see that. And then the environment, that is something that is really important right now. I am committed to recycling. My family, I drive them crazy because for some reason, Zoe, they can't figure out the blue can from the black can from the green can. It makes me insanely nuts. But I'm working with them. I'm working with them because we all have to do our part, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Absolutely. Now, Zoe, do you have siblings?
Yes, I have 3 other siblings, one older brother, and then a younger sister and a younger brother.
You have a younger sister. How old is she?
She's 12 years old, so she's in 7th grade.
Okay. So does she think she'll do pageantry?
So far she hasn't shown any interest at all, but I know she's interested in drawing, so I'm excited to see her in the future and to see what
Got
she will
it.
do.
Absolutely. And I'm sure that, to have a big sister like you who is interested in causes and who is showing the courage that you show to get out there in front of all those people and the things that you're doing, I'm sure that you're leading her into a place where she is at least comfortable in being who she is. And so I love that you're doing that. Thank you for that. It's important.
Thank you.
So let's see what the boss talkers are saying out there, Zoe. We have some folks chatting with us. Let's see. Another boss talk about to begin. Hello to the boss talkers. Hello. Thank you, Mr. Seals. It's good to have you back as always. Hey, Soror Terry. She says she loves my theme music. I thank you so much. And I want to give a shout out to Wayne Lindsay and his beautiful and talented daughter. Gosh, my brain. Alana Lindsay, who is amazing, and she is the vocal on that along with Wayne. So thank you for them. And let's see. Oh, hey, brother Alan. I wish I could have captured it. You know what, Alan? I am so remiss. What do we have? We have some noise. I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, well, it stopped. So, Alan, I'm so sorry because I should have had you capturing it. So please accept my apologies. This is Mr. Alan Shea, who is my brother, and he is an amazing videographer, political advocate, all kinds of amazing things, and a person who is really interested in and cultivating the youth and the things that they need to be involved in. So I really appreciate who you are, sir. Thank you for tuning in as always. Mr. Seals says, as I'm sitting here, the young man should have been present to see what a quality young lady looks like. Absolutely, absolutely, Mr. Seals. Hello, Stephanie Keys. I think you know who she is. She says, congratulations, love you so much, Zoe. And Zoe,
Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good week.
Did I spell your name correctly? Is it because I'm looking at the way she spelled it? I hope I'm right. I hope I got it right.
Spelled DOE, but this way is fine.
Okay, good. I want to just make sure. Let's see. Felicia Burnett says, congrats, Zoe. Davin Bourgeoisie says, congratulations, Zoe. You did an awesome job. Saturday from Carrington and Mrs. Davin. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. Oh, she just repeated herself. Thank you. She got it. Okay, I see that. Well, thank you all. Keep chatting with us. And we lost Zoe for a moment. There she is. She's back. That internet is sometimes not our friend. But Zoe, thank you. You're doing a great job. And my soror Terry says, Zoe, absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations. So yes, so I want to say congratulations to you one last time, and I'm going to bring you back. But now I'd like to bring up Ms. So the Miss Black California USA organization has 3 divisions, as I mentioned, and they have a Ms. division. And so I'd like to bring up our Ms. Black California USA. Let's bring
Hello, everybody. Hi. From one boss to another, it is an honor to be here.
Absolutely.
I love that theme song. Boss Talk.
Isn't it amazing? See, you could have sang the theme too, girl. So this is Miss Deidre Tufon.
Yes.
And Deidre is quite the singer and showed up beautifully on that stage. Now, Miss Deidre, I have a photo actually, and I forgot to tell Zoe, I took photos from the audience, and I have a photo of each one of you in your evening gown that is amazing, and I will have to get them to you. I know you guys are going to have some amazing photography shots, but I want you to have one from the audience viewpoint.
Yes, so, please, thank you.
Yes, and thank you for coming on tonight. Now, excuse me. So tell us a little bit about you and about what your platform is and why did you enter this pageant?
Sure. So as Ms. Shanlaray shared, my name is Deidre Tufon. I am the daughter of 2 Cameroonian immigrants. So I've been in the middle of 2 worlds for my whole life. I was born and raised in the San Francisco Bay Area. So go Bay Area. I'm here reporting from Oakland right now, which is what I represented. And that's the sash I had right before this one. I work as a teacher. I'm a 5th grade homeroom teacher, and those kids keep me on my toes, but I love them. I feel like I was truly born for the stage. And when I'm not on a pageant stage, the classroom is my stage. So I feel
I love it.
Being in front of others. And my platform is working with the National Eating Disorder Association, because one of the issues that a lot of Black women face, and unfortunately they're silently suffering from, that is eating disorders. And I've struggled for several years. Now, thankfully, by the grace of God, fully recovered. But I told myself when I was in my lowest low, if I get out of this, I'm going to tell them how I did it, which is exactly why I wrote a book, why I partnered with the National Eating Disorder Association. And I took the opportunity to get a mic in my hand and to talk about it, which is what brought me here today. And I'm so honored that I get to, the judges saw that beauty in me and my passion, my drive, my heart, and they chose me to be the one to represent this beautiful golden state. And I look forward to representing us well at nationals.
Well, I am certain that you absolutely will. All of you ladies possess exactly what's needed to go on and make California shine. the way that we are absolutely with all our beautiful sunshine. Anyway, now, let me just say, Zoe, I'm sorry, Deidre, I'm so proud of you for being open about being a woman with an eating disorder. Forgive me, I have a tickle.
No problem. No problem.
So I might as well do my shout out. I want to shout out Mr. Lucian Nehemiah of Well Connected Water. I have been given a directive. You know, the Boss Talkers, I do listen to you all. And I was told that I need to stop holding up this bottle that is tacky, that I need to pour the bottle into a cute glass, drink from the cute glass, and then hold up the water. So I'm working on that, y'all. I heard you. But I love.
No, you are all good, girl. Take care of your physical needs. You know, that's part of my platform too. You got a tickle, take care of the tickle, girl. It's all right. It is all right. I'm more than happy to talk more about my platform. So again, I work with the National Eating Disorder Association. I've been volunteering with them as a spokesperson. I also have a YouTube channel where I share some of their research for BIPOC, meaning Black and Indigenous people of color, and the statistics around that, where I've shared ways to help spread awareness as well as be aware of the signs and symptoms. So at the core of it all is mental health, because you can't pour from an empty cup. It is so important to take care of yourself, to acknowledge yourself, to value yourself so that you can give to others. And that's exactly been my mission since I've gone on this recovery journey. And that's how my journey continues too. And I'm so honored to be here. I mean, like I said, I love to be in front of a camera, so I'm right at home. I mean, don't give me the mic. I'll chat forever. But again, I do a lot of things on the side. As I mentioned, I'm a teacher, and I truly do love teaching. I've had the honor of teaching in 2 countries. So I work in Oakland, actually at a Hebrew school. So I do speak some Hebrew. So shalom to those of you here, and happy Sukkot and Chag Sameach, because it's a new season coming up. And I've also taught in Japan. So I lived in Japan for a year as well. And that was a whirlwind. And that's really where the inspiration for the book came, because being a Black, deeply melanated sister in a place that is homogenous with 98.7% ethnically Japanese, it was a culture shock. But also because they're not physically built like Black women, it was difficult for me. I had a hard time, but through some self-reflection, as well as talking with a therapist. So, you know, Sean Leray, you're doing the Lord's work, really. Through talking with a therapist, I was able to realize that the presence of their beauty is not the absence of my own. And really coming to see the grace and just the magnificence of being Black, and wanting to stand in that, wanting to be in a place where I was celebrated. So thankfully, my time in Japan ended very sweetly. I ended up being a Japanese reporter, which was a great opportunity for me. I am fluent in Japanese, so that's my strongest language behind English. I was the first African-American reporter on Tokyo Broadcasting System, which is literally one of the greatest accomplishments of my life. Came back here, and the reason why I competed in Ms. Black California is because I competed in some other pageants, and I noticed that the Black women, as exceptional as they were, as well-spoken as they were, you think I'm good. Those women, I was just clapping my hands the whole time, but tell me why none of them made finals. And for me, it was puzzling, because it was as if the judges couldn't see the beauty that was in them. And so when the advertisements for Ms. Black California came up, I said, okay, perhaps this is destiny aligning me towards where I need to be. So, I mean, the rest is history. I'm here, aren't I? So,
and you are definitely showing up, my sister. I love it. I love it so much. And the piece that you just stated about the beauty, that just really, that resonates with me so well. And so could you repeat that? The presence of, the presence of, go ahead, say that.
I'm trying to recall exactly what I said, but I mean, I meant it all. The presence of their beauty is not the absence of my own.
Yes, there it is. There it is.
So much living Loved Pathways to Holistic Healing. Love that too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's the name of my practice, actually. That's my producer that put that up there for you.
Thank you, producer.
Thank you so much for that, because I mean, honestly, I have competed in pageants as well, both fully melanated and otherwise. And I always recognize, and I have been in spaces where people ask me if a pageant for Black women is not discriminatory. And I take a deep breath. And then I explain that it's a place for us to celebrate ourselves and to be celebrated by others, as well as it's an opportunity to, I think it's an opportunity to advance the understanding of and showcase the beauty that sometimes is otherwise overlooked.
Yes.
And we are judged by standards of beauty that do not acknowledge our own. So I love that statement that you make, and it covers so much. And thank you for that. And I appreciate your hosting for me, co-hosting there. Thank you very much, because I was having a whole moment there.
All
So
good.
thank you. I want to tell you what's being said out there in the audience. So, oh, there's that one. And then Mr. Seals notes that my people are from Cameroon. So he says, hello, sister.
Hello. How you did?
and my soror says, congratulations, Deidre. Excellent platform.
Thank you so much.
Let's see. Stephanie Key says, love it. Felicia, love it, Deidre. You are doing amazing.
Thank you.
And Kay says, congratulations. So I really appreciate all that you said. And I didn't know, when we were talking in the back and I was speaking French with you, I didn't realize that you were multifluent in other languages and Japanese. And that is so great that you taught over there.
Thank you so much. Yes, I'm a polyglot. So it's just one thing I have a knack for, which is why I'm also very excited to work with the Ms. Black California organization and go to Belize, because I do speak a little bit of Spanish as well. So I'm excited.
Yes. And how exciting is that? I want to talk more about that, but I want to get our other contestant, or our other winner up here.
My sister reading.
So I'm going to come back to you too, beautiful.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And now I want to introduce Miss Black California, USA.
Hello,
Michaela Burnett. Hello, Michaela.
Hi. Good to speak with you. Thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. And thank you. And you look stunning tonight.
Thank you.
And your beauty shined very well the other night as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yes. So tell us why you chose to enter the pageant.
So as much as I want to give an answer on why I chose, I feel like the pageant chose me in a sense. I had previously competed in another pageant, and I was done with pageantry at that. I was like, I'm retiring from pageantry. Like, I'm done, whatever. I'm over it. The famous quote that every pageant girl says before they enter another pageant.
Right, exactly.
I was even muting pageant pages all on my Instagram because I was done. But I kept seeing ads for Miss Black USA. And I was like, oh, this is so nice. I'm glad that we had that for our community. Swipe. And it just kept coming back. And I'm like, okay, if I'm seeing this on other platforms outside of Instagram, I think that is a sign. And it came at a transitional period in my life. I wanted to do something different, even though my occupation is a model and I am in a doula program. I'm like, I think I need to go back to school because I am a college dropout. And although I know there's success in careers without college, for me, I didn't think that was no longer the case. I'm like, I love life and I love life more abundantly. I love all aspects of life. So whether it's with plants or if it's with women giving birth, animals, I'm into it. And that's a part of my platform, which is called Queso Plant-Based. K is short for my name, Michaela. And that is my blog where I create vegan meals online to teach people how to cook vegan food in a sustainable, healthy way that is affordable. and in a way that's fun so we can get families back in the kitchen, as well as providing resources for those who feel like eating produce is expensive. And it's like, no, it's not always expensive. We just got to find our resources. So after just dwelling on all of that, I'm like, okay, I need to do this because a part of the prize package is a scholarship, but also it's like I'm already being a, I like to call it a servant. I believe that a true leader is a servant to our community. So this is something that I'm already doing. Why not be a part of something bigger than myself and be a part of the legacy of women who are change makers in our society? I'm doing the work. Why not join? And it's here for a reason. So, that's basically how I got started. In the midst of me getting
Absolutely.
started, it transformed my life even more. I
I
actually had a
love
lot of unlearning to do when it came to knowing myself and what I stand for, especially in pageantry. I was so uptight in previous pageants when it came to my prep because I worried, like, okay, is my hair going to be too kinky enough? So let me do a roller set instead of an afro. Okay, maybe I should keep my edges tucked all the way back because if I start sweating on stage, they're going to judge me if the bitty beads just start poking out. And eventually you get tired of that. And I
Mm-hmm.
realized here I don't need to worry about any of that. I can simply focus on learning myself in a deeper level and seeing how I can be a better servant to our community.
I love all of that. I love all of that. And so,
Thank you.
it's so true what you said that that statement, I think I'm done with pageantry, is definitely the one that we say just before we step into another one. And I, I love that because it gets in your blood. It really does. And so, someone said that's my little sister. So now, I want to get her name right. Is it Tyra?
Tiara, that's my big
Tiara.
sister.
I was gonna say that, Tiara. Really, I was. So Tiara is chiming is cheering you on, and
Mhm.
my the waterman, Mr. Lucian Nehemiah of Well Connected Gear and Well Connected Water says, "Hi, ladies. Hello, ladies. Congrats to everyone."
Thank you.
Crystal Webb is giving you a shout out. She also said, "Go ahead, Mama."
Go Mimi. So that is
Me,
my nickname. So that's family.
love that. Hello there, Crystal. Thanks for tuning in. Beautiful baby girl. So proud of you. I'm guessing that is a proud mama right there.
That is Mama.
Uh,
Yes.
hello, Mama. Thank you for lending Miss Michaela to us tonight. Mr. Kareem's 123 says, "You all are amazing. Congrats to you, Queens. I'm honored to be able to
Thank
photograph the
you.
2024 Queens." Oh, yes. Hello, Mr. Kareem. Not Mr. Kareem. Nice. Nice to see you here. Thank you. And you're the perfect choice. Oh, I love that. Jaden Eskridge says, "Congrats."
Family.
And Linda, smart and beautiful. Congrats. Hey, sister,
Thank
thanks for tuning back
you.
again. Linda is a member of our Black Women's Network organization. And let's see what we got here next.
Okay.
Stephanie says, "Love you, Tiara." So she's shouting out the audience there. Kay says, "Amazing." They're just loving you here. Thank you, family, for your support.
Thank y'all.
Life TV, bless you, daughter. I'm here. Lucian says, "Awesome." That's my relative,
It is.
Razak. I think that could be correct. Then we
I
have
can't
some
really pronounce it, but yep, that's family. It's all family.
family, okay. Your makeup is beautiful, says
Thank
Kay. And
you.
a former guest on Boss Talk and an amazing soror and friend, Miss Connie Montgomery says, "Hello, ladies." All right. So the Boss Talkers are with us tonight. So,
Mhm.
Michaela, I want to talk about your talent because it was very unique. And I think it was also what kind of caught the eye, perhaps, of the judges because it was so unique. So tell us about your talent. Tell the Boss Talkers about your talent.
So for my talent, I did a TED Talk slash motivational speech. And the topic of my speech was about how I entered this pageant and I had no idea what I was going to do for talent because I felt very insecure because I do not have a talent within the arts. I'm not a singer, I'm not a dancer. I'm just Michaela, and I'm unique in my own special way. And I was speaking to one of my friends about it, and she was like, you know what, you speak well. Why don't you do a TED Talk? And I'm like, bro, I can totally do that. Like, that's it. I already talk a lot. So this is perfect. And I was experiencing a lot of doubt because I'm like, hold on. I don't talk like that. Even though I do talk a lot, but I haven't really been a public speaker. And this was me entering into a new version of myself. And I figured, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I'm going to go all the way in. And going all the way in looks like me learning myself in a deeper level, journaling more, asking myself questions about myself, my likes, my dislikes, and what legacy do I want to leave behind in the future. And once again, I'm in a transformational state. And being in this pageant really transformed me because, like I said, the pageant basically entered me. I'm discovering that I do have a talent, and that is speaking. I always have something to say, and I'm always advocating what's a stage and a microphone? What is a stage and a microphone? If anything, I feel like I was made for it and that life was just waiting for me to step into it. And there's a proverb that I like to read. I have it right here. Give me 1 second. It's Proverbs 11:14, and it says, where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. And I believe that the people that I surround myself by, such as my mom, my friend, my sister queens, are a part of my counsel because we cannot be a leader if we are not being led. Because they've been here before, they've learned things, they've been through it, so I don't have to. And I'm grateful for them because now I have found a new talent. And I'm overall, I'm just very blessed because I'm being introduced to a new version of Michaela, and I love it here. And I can't wait for 10 years to find out who I am then.
I love that so much. I love the discovery. Isn't the discovery phase of life the most beautiful thing? That is so good. And I must tell you, Michaela, you're young and beautiful and vibrant, and you're
Thank you so
discovering
much.
new parts of yourself. Every day you will. And I guarantee you that when you get my age, you will still be discovering parts of
Yes.
yourself. And to me, that's so exciting. And so it's so great that you get that now because you won't be surprised by the new versions of you that keep showing up and
Mhm.
showing out, girl. I love it. I love it
Thank
all.
you.
And I must tell you, you're going to be, as you continue along this journey, you're going to be an amazing speaker. You already are an amazing speaker. So when I say going to be, I mean when those stages find you and put you right there on them. That is beautiful. And that your reference point is excellent, excellent. Of course, that Bible.
Yes. Shout out to my mom.
And love it. I love it. Yes. And congratulations, Mimi. And yes, Queen. And oh, we got love you, Auntie. I
Baby.
love it. Speak the word, baby. And uh-oh, I missed one. Oh, well, we put that one back where there is no counsel, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. I love that. Proverbs 11:14, y'all. Put that down. That is one of Michaela's pillars. Now, I saw one here from Miss Connie, and Miss Connie says, from a global speaker to you, you are made for this. Keep going. Absolutely.
So
And Miss
much, and I
Connie is a
will.
global patient advocate who goes speaking on and helping people, the masses, understand their rights when it comes to their health care. And she and her partner, my other soror, they were guests on my show, and they wrote a book called let's see, don't tell me, putting the care back in healthcare. You are not just a number.
I need that book.
Yeah. Well, you Amazon. That is
Okay.
wonderful. So listen, I want to bring up the other queens, and we're gonna just chop it up a little bit for the last part of the show. So let's bring everybody in. There they all are. Now tell me, now Michaela, move over a little bit because I think she's in the
Oh, wait, this way.
yeah, move out of my hair.
Okay, is this a little?
Yes.
There we go.
Perfect. Perfect. We don't want to miss that beautiful face. So, ladies, tell me, what was the most exciting part of the night for each of you? Not the crowning, because I know that. I already know that. But what else? What? It doesn't have to be exciting. Maybe it was something that resonated within. What do you think was your favorite piece? The piece that you felt something throughout the night.
So my favorite part of the night was when I was backstage and I didn't feel nervous. I felt ready. And that was
Mm,
something I had never experienced before. I just
mm.
felt ready, regardless if I had the crown. Oh, sorry, let me.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Regardless if I had the crown or not, I knew that I'm ready to share what was placed in me to share. And if I can impact one person, then my job is done. I wasn't nervous. It's just ready is the word.
I love it. I love that. Okay. And who wants to go next?
I don't mind going next.
Okay.
So overall, the process was so enjoyable. Meeting the ladies, having fun. Y'all should have been there on that girls' night out. We were having a blast. There was karaoke, there was a catwalk. We were there having dinner together, just having a good time. And it really felt like we truly got to bond. And
Mm,
then on the pageant day, the thing I loved the most was seeing everybody's talent because I'm an entertainer, but I also love to be entertained. So
yes.
going out there, seeing singers, dancers, just the most amazing motivational speakers, it
Mm,
was just a dream come true for me. And I loved the process. And, getting the sash and the crown was the icing on top, but I love seeing Black women thrive. I love seeing
mm.
us shining. And it's one of the reasons I became a teacher is because I love, showing everyone the light. So when I see that others see the light in themselves and they shine it brightly, unapologetically, that's like chef's kiss, my bread and butter.
I love it. I love that. And Zoe, what about you? What was the moment where you just felt something?
Um, there was actually about 2 to 3 moments where I felt really happy. One being the girls' night out because I really got to connect and bond with all these amazing women. And moment number two is seeing everyone in their dress because it was just a wide array of beauty and elegance, and it was just super exciting to see the different styles and everyone just getting ready to be on stage. And I also really liked my sports portion because it really felt like in my element to go and do my sports walk, and I really enjoyed doing it.
Yeah. Wasn't it fun that you guys got to wear those beautiful clothes, the elegant clothes? I want to shout out your sports designer, Faya, because I happened to see her line at the Modern Day Wives event. And so I was really excited to see that she sponsored the sportswear that way. So shout out to you, Miss Faya, wherever you are, darling. It was fabulous. All the colors were so great and the different styles. And you know what I loved? I loved seeing, I always love seeing beautiful Black women just out there, like you said, doing their thing and feeling encouraged and feeling beautiful. And you could tell that all of you felt beautiful that night. And also, what was great for me was to watch certain ones who maybe were a little bit shy coming out of the gate, to watch them straighten their back and stand up proud and just really start to really feel their beauty and their magnificence. And I loved seeing that. And I'm so happy to see each one of you up close. As we were backstage, we were running so fast, and I was doing duty and all of that kind of stuff. So I didn't get to really see you all. But to see you up close today, it's just such a pleasure. And you're all so beautiful. And what I love is we're also very unique. And I just love that. I love it all. Let's see what we have here, what the people are saying. Uh, Tiara says, I love karaoke. I love to sing. Well, we have to get you on the show singing then. We maybe should have a karaoke night. Ooh, that would be fun. I like that. A karaoke bus. Come on. Linda Kirk says they are all beautiful Black smart queens. Congrats. Absolutely. I love it. So tell me, what is in store for you lovely ladies? Connie, hey, Sister Connie. Connie is also a queen. She has a title, and she has also been on Boss Talk, and she says congratulations to all these beautiful Black queens. Absolutely. Thank you, Connie. Thanks for tuning in, sis. It's always good to see you. So tell me, what are you looking forward to? What are you excited about in terms of what's coming up in the future?
I am personally excited about being at the HAPA Awards this Saturday. That's going to be like our first official outing since being crowned, and I have not been to an award show. And I'm grateful that my first experience gets to be with the Miss Black California organization.
Oh, yes, the Hopper Awards are going to be amazing. All right, Deidre?
Yes. So likewise, I'm looking forward to going to our events, walking in the LA Fashion Week this month on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. We are going to be modeling Faya Athletic wear. As you saw, we were looking radiant, and I love their wear because it just complements brown skin and black skin so beautifully. So I'm looking forward to representing them and starting my stuff on the runway this month.
I love it. Okay. Zoe, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to Fashion Week because ever since I was younger, I always watched America's Next Top Model and always wanted to walk the runway and just be dramatic and have a big transformation. But I'm also really excited to eat out with everyone because I also love shows like Hell's Kitchen. I love to eat food, and I'm super excited.
I love it. And, I love what you said about, isn't pageantry fun because you get to sort of play dress up all the time, and you get to kind of you get to be a supermodel, you get to be a spokesperson, you get to be all these things. And the beautiful thing too, you get to be it for one whole year. So would you guys, if you're not speaking, would you mute? Because we're getting some feedback from somewhere. It's probably all the things. So if you're not speaking, go ahead and mute. So I also, I think that one of the things that as I mentioned before, I noticed was just that there was just such a lovely atmosphere behind the scenes. And so I'd love to hear what you guys think about the sisterhood that this pageant promotes and really shows up for.
So, one thing that I really admire is that the sisterhood is actually real. And a lot of pageants have the saying, oh, we're a sisterhood, we're all sister queens. As much as I'd like to believe that all the times, we do know sometimes in pageantry it can get catty, but I'm grateful that I didn't have that experience at all. And to see that the previous queens still come and go to events and they're still working with our director, Miss Santina, shows that the sisterhood is actually real. And if they're coming back because they want to help support the other contestants and future queens, that means that something is being done correctly. That means that there was love there is unity, and that there's no jealousy. The other person wants to see the legacy that they're leaving behind thrive. And I'm just glad to be a part of the ride. Oh, you're muted.
Oh, I love it. That's what I was saying. I love it. I love it. And I want to bring up something that you said before. You speak Hebrew. Is that you, or that's Deidre? Deidre speaks Hebrew. And Deidre, my late husband also spoke Hebrew. And his saying was shalom, y'all.
Shalom, y'all.
So wherever he went, he would greet people and he would say, shalom, y'all. And so what's really funny is one Christmas, a few Christmases ago, I was shopping. I was watching Good Morning America, and you know how they have their deals and steals?
Yes.
Never believe that I went on to the deals and steals. They had some socks, and on the bottom it said, shalom, y'all. And so
my goodness.
And then I was so mad because I was like, why didn't we think of that? And I do end the show with that. I end every show with that term. So that really warmed my heart. But so I think it's really great to hear what you were saying, Michaela, about just honoring the legacy and that sort of thing. So let's see who would be next. I guess Deidre, you'll be up next.
All right. So speaking about, sorry, can you please remind me of the question? I'm more than happy to talk, but I'd love to answer something.
I think I might have forgot. I think I don't know either. My gosh.
No, you're all right. I don't mind talking because I feel like pageants in general get such a bad rap. And actually, I had a moment with my student earlier, the weekend before I left, because I share everything almost everything with my students. I'm very transparent. So I let them know I'm competing in a pageant. And one of my male students said, "But Miss Deidre, you're too good for that." And I actually had to really think about it because I got offended for a moment. Because in my opinion, being someone who's in it, who's behind the scenes, that couldn't be further from the truth. And I think it's actually misogynistic to think that when a bunch of women come together, there's nothing but negativity, when in fact, it's quite the opposite. I've been around some of the most influential, kind-hearted, well-spoken, talented women who are on a path to greatness than really I have in any other part of my life. So, I had to talk to them, and I told him that I am not only good enough for this pageant, but because I am so impactful, that's actually why I need to be out here doing what I do. And, he listened, and I think there's truth in the fact that empowered women empower women. And last weekend, it was nothing but empowered women in that room with me.
I love it. Thank you for that. And you actually answered the question, because as soon as you started speaking, it hit me, but you were right on point. And it was about the sisterhood. That's what I was talking about. And now let's have you answer that, Zoe. What was it like for you?
Backstage, I did have a moment where I got very nervous, even though I'd been doing pageants, the Little Miss African American pageant to be precise, since I was 6. I got very nervous and shaky, and specifically one of my fellow queens, Adoria, really helped me calm down. And also Deidre had a suggestion to do the Superwoman pose, which really helped me out. But it was amazing backstage, and I was graced to meet all these wonderful queens, and I really felt comfortable around everyone. I felt like I could be myself and be my silly self and everything that I think I am. And I feel like I was able to present myself very well. Also, I really connected with my fellow queen, Lauren, which was good, even if we were competing against each other. And we just had a fun time the whole time backstage. You're always laughing, making jokes, dancing, and I really enjoyed my time.
I love that too, and I think I could see that you and Lauren had a connection there, and it was kind of cool because you were the only 2 teens. So I love that you all connected, and I think it's also special because we get, we meet people in all areas of our lives in different, organizations that we might participate in, different places that we'll go, but there's something very special and very long lasting about the pageant sisterhood. So I'm glad that you all shared what you feel that it represents for each of you. And I think it's really good for people out there to hear. And Deidre, I'm so glad that you got your little student on Straight Street because it's important that we teach little boys how to behave with women at young ages. But I think that it's good that, that people do get to see this, because pageantry does get a bad rap. Back in the day, it used to be about the bathing suits, and there used to be people that watched it for all the wrong reasons. But now I think they're getting to see that we are just beautiful and smart and courageous, and we have a lot to share and give to the world. And so I love that. And here it is: empowered women empower women. Ooh, y'all, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Congratulations to all these beautiful Black queens. Let's see. God has opened the doors of limitless possibilities for you. Yes, Miss Connie, absolutely. Jasmine Denise says, congratulations, ladies. I'm so excited to have you 3 in the sisterhood. Can't wait to see what you do in the community during your reign. Ooh, I love that. Look at that. Cameron Woods says, a dynamic organization that truly epitomized uplifting, beautiful, talented Black women. Congratulations to each of you queens. It was an honor to be a part of the experience. So these are your sister queens talking here. I love it. Hey, brother. He says, each of your guests give us hope for incredible women in the future. What a proud moment. Absolutely. And Alan, they're going to be at the Hopper Awards this weekend. And Tina said, you queens have me over here tearing up. I love it. She says, oh, that's the same one. Let me see. Love it, Deidre. And what did Boss Talk say? Oh, more of that. And more of that. Okay. So I want to let you all know we just have a few more minutes. So what I always like to do is I like to have my guests leave the audience with something from your heart, because Boss Talk is all about connecting with hearts. And so I want to see what you want to leave with them. You can make it very brief, because we want to get off of here and honor our 60 minutes. We have about 10 minutes left. So I want to say what Connie said. Agreed, Alan Shay. These young ladies are destined for greatness. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. I love it. So think about it. What is something that you want to leave the Boss Talkers with?
I guess I'll start.
Okay.
Although we have friends, I'm a firm believer that everyone is our teacher, whether they teach us something good or bad. And whatever that is in life, make sure you learn something from anyone and everyone, whether it be young or old, and take what's good out of it and apply it to your life so you can prosper in every area and everything that you're trying to do. And prosperity looks different for everyone, so don't compare what your journey looks like. The only thing that you need to be focused on is what you're doing and what the journey has called you to do.
I love that. That is so profound. Thank you. Thank you. Deidre.
So I would love to leave this audience with the way that I left the audience on stage, and that is with my personal acronym for beauty. And as someone who has struggled with an eating disorder and body image issues, it was really difficult for me to look into the mirror and love what I saw until I came to the realization of this acronym here. What true beauty is being effortlessly authentic and unapologetically true to yourself. If you can be who you truly are and see who you truly are and love to the core who you truly are, that is beauty. And that is beauty that is going to radiate outwards further than the eye can see.
Oh, girl, you know, I love that acronym. Do it for us again.
Yes, beauty is being effortlessly authentic and unapologetically true to yourself.
Girl, I love acronyms.
Me too, girl.
I am an acronym girl, and I love that. I'm pretty sure it's in my phone from the other night.
Oh, wonderful. It's in my book too.
I love it. I do love it. So let's see. Go ahead, Zoe. What do you want to leave the Boss Talkers with?
I would like to leave the Boss Talkers with knowing that it's okay to embrace your uniqueness and be who you are, and that what makes you unique makes you beautiful and special.
Wow. I love you guys so much. This is the future, Boss Talkers. And so sometimes we might, watch the news or see some certain things on social media that might make us worry about the future. But I'm here tonight to let you see and to make you understand that the future is as bright, beautiful, and radiant as each one of these beautiful queens here tonight. And I think you will agree. So listen, if you are out there and you are a young woman who has a message, who has a talent, who has a heart that you want to introduce yourself to the world, know that registration for 2025 opens November 1st of 2024. So in just a few short weeks, and you can go to www.missblackcaliforniausa.org. So if you know a young lady out there who isn't on here tonight, who really would shine just given the opportunity. Help her get that opportunity by joining this pageant. I want to speak a moment about the pageant director, Miss Antina Campbell. Ms. Antina is simply amazing. There is no other way to speak these words. She's been on our show. You will never speak to Miss Antina without her giving an honor to God, because she recognizes, honors, and speaks that God is the truth behind all that she has been blessed to be able to do with these young ladies. Miss Antina is the director of this pageant. It is a labor of love. There is no check attached to what she does, but she does it because she has a great big old heart the size of Texas and a love for young women and for seeing them thrive. And if you could have been in that room at the Saban Theater, you would understand even more what I'm talking about. The team that she was able to pull together to support her in getting this done, myself, the other ladies, I don't want to say their names because I will forget some, but gosh, there are 7 of us, so there must be Judy, Diane, Tiffany, Elisa, let me think, me, there's, let's see, who else? Okay, there's got to be, oh, shoot. I can't think of the others. Antina, if you're out there, type it in my chat for me, because I don't want to leave anybody out. But everybody was amazing. And the way that we were able to come together and work with one another and support one another. Jasmine, let's see. All the alumni, absolutely. The alumni, also Jasmine, Taylor, Gentel, and the talented team, Miss Talented Teen, Miss Parrish, Trinity. All of these ladies came together and supported this pageant. Cameron, all of these ladies came together and supported this pageant and made this possible to happen. The fact that it was at the Saban Theater is amazing. It was a beautiful theater. It gave these ladies an opportunity to experience something professional and profound. And so I just want to shout out Miss Antina because she's amazing, period. That's it. That's all. Just amazing. And we love her so much. And Miss Stephanie agrees. And I just want to let y'all know that Miss Stephanie Keys, I believe, is the first Miss Black California USA. Am I correct in saying that? Because I don't want to say anything wrong. So you let me know if I'm correct in saying that, Miss Stephanie. And Alan says, looking forward to celebrating their success on the red carpet at the Hopper Awards show to present the next chapter of Black excellence. Absolutely. Absolutely, y'all. So I think that, it's important also for me to acknowledge the judges. There were 6 amazing judges. So I'd like to just honor them all for being a part of this pageant. I don't know all of their names, so I will not shout them all out. I will say that I have to shout this one out because she's my best friend. And her name is Chantel Denise. And Miss Chantel Denise is a queen in her own right. She is the reigning Ms. Elite US Woman of Achievement. And she was a judge. We had, I wish I could remember the rest of their names. I don't remember their names. I'm having a moment here with the names, but I also want to shout out our beautiful and talented MC, Miss Trisha Mann Grant. She did a fantastic job, and our host, she was so amazing and so gracious. And there were a few hiccups, as always there are in showbiz, but she was able to walk right through them all. So I just want to also holler out and thank our volunteers and the sponsors. I know that FIA was a sponsor. I must shout out the beautiful Miss Simone Smith, who donated for our swag bags from her beautiful line of nail polish. So we all got some great, beautiful nail polish. Mine is purple, so she already knew. And purple is her color as well. And she also provided earrings for our winners. And how do you love your earrings? I'm wearing mine tonight. I'm wearing mine. These are Simone Smith and one of my favorite jewelry designers. And and Faya, of course, for doing the sportswear. I'm not sure who did our evening gowns. Who did our evening gowns, but they were all beautiful. Did you all select your own evening gowns? I must tell you, those gowns were gorgeous on you all. I remember red, orange, and champagne. Am I right? Did I get those colors right?
Yep.
Absolutely. And you guys did it great. Now, really quickly, I know that we're a little over time, but I do not want to forget that you all are going on a trip. Am I right about that? Yes. And what are you going to be doing on that trip? Go ahead.
Okay,
Anybody.
so we will be traveling to Belize to give donations of shoes to the community there. There's still so much to be arranged, but we're looking forward to it, and we're so excited to take this organization internationally.
Yes, I love that. I love it so much. And I love the idea of taking the shoes over there. I know we've been collecting shoes for quite some time. And so are we all done collecting? Do we have them all, or do we need some more?
I do believe that they may still be accepting donations.
Okay.
But they're planning a trip very, very soon. As far as next year, please stay tuned. We'll give information as needed.
Yes. So I will find out where we need to get those shoes. How we can get those shoes to you guys, because I think it's a great cause, and I'm sure that I have some in my in my closet that I won't be wearing ever again in life. So we'll get the information on where to bring those shoes so that we can help you guys with that collection, because that's really important. I appreciate that that whole effort. And you can email to get more information, and I will put that in the chat and get that up for you guys. So I just want to once again thank you, beautiful ladies, for coming on and spending some time with me tonight, rolling with some of the glitches. And it's going to be an amazing year for you all. You all look amazing. You are amazing. You did such a fabulous job representing us and yourselves. And so as a more mature Black woman, I am saying that I am proud to leave the crowns and the pumps to you all, as I know you will take good care of them and wear them well, as you do. You are beautiful. And as our beautiful Zoe, our talented teen, said, and you are unique in your own ways. And I'm so proud of you all from my heart. And I'm gonna spread this everywhere. Beauty being effortlessly authentic and unapologetically true to yourselves. So, boss talkers, I'm gonna leave you all with that tonight. So spread the word. Now you can get that book on Amazon. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. It is called Beauty in Body Diversity. You can also find it by searching my name, Deeper Tufan.
Okay. And let me just put, I want to get the Miss Black USA IG up there for you guys. And so that we can, people can reach out to you if they need a speaker. They can reach out to Ms. Michaela, or either of you, any one of you beauties could speak, and I think you all should. So let's get those things out there for the audience to be able to know where they can find. What did I do? I broke it. Here we go. We'll get that up. And this is the official page for the office of Miss Black USA, Miss Black California USA Pageant. And so they can contact you all that way through Miss Antina. And I just wanted to say once again, thank you. It was an honor having you all. So, hey, y'all, it's your girl, Shonda Ray. This has been Boss Talk, and y'all know that that's bold, one-of-a-kind, sensational superstars. And here's where you can connect with me. If you need therapy, go to livinglovedhealing.org. If you want to have some coaching, go to livinglovedcoaching.com. My Instagram is at livinglovedhealing. Facebook is at Living Loved Healing, and the nonprofit, which is the William Joseph Brinkley Center for Cultural Affirmation, where we do programming and initiatives to honor and affirm Black people in particular and other people of color. So we love you, and y'all know what to do. Live loved. And shalom, y'all. Peace. Thank you, and we'll see you next week at 6 o'clock PST. And don't forget, tell your friends, your family, everybody you know, even those you don't know, because we have amazing guests here. We share amazing messages, and we need you to hear them. Please do subscribe. We're trying to get to 500, y'all, so get us there. Subscribe, and we're here every single Wednesday night at 6 o'clock p.m. in the house. Thank you. So y'all live love.
Sensational superstar. Boss talk. Boss talk. We're shining. 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 It's time for Shonda Ray. Boss talk.
Good night.